Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Prepping by Faith, and today I wanted to share with you stockpiling prepping knowledge. I'm going to be sharing with you some of the books that I have acquired that I feel like are important to have for prepping knowledge. I think that we need to have something that is physical. We don't want everything just digital for many reasons. We could have grid failure. We could lose some of these things through EMPs. It's just a good idea to have printed material to reference in case of emergency type situations, or you just need this information as reference points. So I think it's great to have. So not only am I going to share that with you, but I also want to share a magazine that I have come across. I'm not affiliated in any way, but it's something that I've really enjoyed, and I think that you guys might as well, for those of you especially that are interested in getting more details surrounding homesteading. This one is called Country Wisdom and Know-How, Everything You Need to Know to Live Off the Land. So it is going to talk to you guys about attracting hummingbirds, baking basic bread, breeding livestock, building homebrew equipment, canning chairs, concocting elixirs and remedies, construction of a chicken coop, cooking with fresh sausage, crafting hand-dipped candles. I could go on and on and on. There's so much in here. And the great thing about these books, I'm not going to show you each one of these because there's 3 of them, is that they have all of these different detailed directions in here. There will be little drawings if they're trying to show you how to build something. You can reference this as well. So I think these books are wonderful to have. So there's that one. There is Survival Wisdom and Know-How. This is everything you need to know to sustain you, subsist in the wilderness. So all these different useful skills and step-by-step instructions, like building outdoor shelters, tracking animals, winter camping, and so many other things in this book. The other one is called Garden Wisdom and Know-How. So this is going to be everything that you need to know to plant, grow, and harvest, which is really going to be beneficial for a lot of us, especially those of us who aren't as well versed in gardening. This one is called Health Through God's Pharmacy. So this is advice and proven cures with medicinal herbs. I think everybody should have some sort of a book like this for reference. We want to make sure that we know how to treat ourselves when we don't have access to a lot of Big Pharma's ingredients that we're used to having. This is the Outdoor Life Emergency Survival Manual with 294 life-saving skills to assess, respond, and protect. So this one is really good too. It's got a lot of pictures in here that's going to help you, show you how to do different things. This is just to help a choking victim. These are things that we want. And I would recommend that you read some of these before you get yourself into those situations. You want to make sure that you know how to help somebody who is choking. You don't want to be flipping to the middle of a book trying to figure it out because you're wasting a lot of precious time, right? So some of these skills are important to learn ahead of time. This one is the Prepper's Cookbook. This is a good book because it has 300 different recipes to kind of turn to when you are trying to figure out how to use your emergency food that you have put up. So this will give you some ideas if you got down to, say, some of your ingredients and you just did not know what to do with them. Anybody who has been following me already knows how I feel about these 2 books. I think these are critical to have as a prepper, Where There Is No Dentist, and then also Where There Is No Doctor. The Encyclopedia of Country Living. So this one is really nice. This is their 50th anniversary edition. So this is going to be the manual for living off of the land and doing everything yourself, how to live sustainably, raising chickens, mixing your herbal remedies, all kinds of different things like that. Even creating things like natural skincare products is going to be in this book. This one I happened across not too long ago. I haven't really had a chance to dig into this one as much as I'd like to, but it's called Back to Basics, A Complete Guide to Traditional Skills. And this one is a backyard guide to buying and working the land, raising livestock, generating your harvest, household skills and crafts, and more. So I think this one is also really nice to just have in our library. And of course, it's got really nice, so hard for me, you guys, with the camera. I'm always there. Of course, it's got really nice pictures and things like that for reference as well. Diagrams and all those good things. So that's it for the books that I wanted to share with you guys that I have acquired. Let me know if there's other ones that you guys have found that you think are really important too, and just share it down in the comments just so that we can help everybody in the community. Now, this is the magazine that I want to share with you guys. It's called Homesteading Monthly, and I'm going to go ahead and put a link for you guys. I have enjoyed this so much. I just started getting it, but it's really inspirational. So not only do they share with you some different stories of ones that have started their homesteading journey that came out of more of not that kind of mindset, or maybe they had that mindset, but they lived more in a city, and then what they have done and their journey. I think it's really great to document that, but they also give you different tips and tricks, and they tell you how to do some of these things. Like, for example, the one that they are highlighting in this, like the first article in here, is about America's only female coppersmith and sort of her journey and how she got into that, and also different ways. She gives a couple different tips in there on how to actually start this if you're interested in it. So I thought that was kind of cool. So it's not just her story, but she's also sharing some of that knowledge with us, which is really nice. So that magazine, if you guys are interested in it, I'm not affiliated anyway. I'm not making any money off of this. So for those of you who are concerned about those of us out here who promote things and we're making a little bit, that's not the case with this. I'm just mentioning it because I feel like if we come across something that we're benefiting from in the community, then we should be sharing that with you guys, that knowledge with you guys. So I'm going to put a link for it for you guys. It's only $19 for the entire year. You get a subscription every month. I think you have to register and ask for the magazine before the 7th of the month. Otherwise, you receive only the digital copy for that first month, and then they start mailing you out the physical copies thereafter. You do also have the ability, which I went ahead and did because I wanted this, but they put together a compilation of everything from last year. So because I started on this late, I didn't know about this. They actually had put every single article into this, and it's only $19 as well. So it's like getting all of last year's information that I missed, and I thought this was really cool. So they do have a lot of really nice photographs that they put in here too, guys. And they've got recipes, and there's just all kinds of wonderful things in this magazine. I've been really, really impressed. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and check it out in the link below. I hope this video has been helpful for you guys. I hope there's something that I've shared with you that maybe you haven't seen before, a book you haven't considered, or even just this magazine subscription, which I think is great because all of us could use some encouragement, some motivation, some inspiration behind continuing to persevere in our prepping journey. But it's also great to get other people's tips and tricks because the more information we have, the better off that we are going to be, right? So I hope this has helped you guys today. God bless you. Continue to pray, prep, and put God first.